Okay, somebody wanted a little more detail on the welding fixture here. So let's see what we got. Basically all it is, it's a 1-inch thick steel plate that come off a drop piece, I suppose. It's no special size. I went ahead and drilled a series of 3/8, well drilled and tapped 3/8 16 national course holes through there. And that's where you see those Bridgeport clamps bolted on. Those socket head cap screws down there that are countersunk in, them hold it down to a plate, which, let's see, maybe you could see that down there. That plate is then welded to that 1.5-inch pipe, which then in turn goes into that 2-inch Schedule 80 pipe there for height and rotation. I see a bolt hanging down there. The only reason for that bolt is so I got somewhere to hook my ground cable of my welder, and that gives you a good ground for the plate. There's nothing. I think I might have, yeah, I think I've got some 1/2-13 holes in there too. Don't really know why, but they're in there. No special reason. And the only thing I did was this here. I just bolted those clamps up with a square, and I got them squared up. I probably used a bigger square than what I got here, but I got them clamps squared up. And then what we do is I'm just going to grab a couple pieces of stock here. You just throw your stock, whatever it might be, in there, and however it welds together, you know, lap joint, corner joint, whatever you got there, put them in there, and then whatever kind of clamp them down. Make sure they're up against the stops. Give yourself some tack welds, enough tack welds to keep things from moving when you pull it out of the fixture, and you got a pretty good joint there. And then you pull it out, weld it out, and for what we do and the things, some of the things we're doing, that's close enough. I guess that's poor man's version of a blue coat table, but I don't know, there isn't much more to it. I say just no particular size. It happened to be 1-inch thick. It doesn't have to be that thick. I'd say 1/2 inch would probably work, be stiff enough. But so far it's worked pretty good for welding some tubing and stuff together. So I guess there you go. I don't know if there's anything else about it you need to know. Like I say, there's some 3/8 threaded holes, some 1/2-inch threaded holes, and for my setup there, some countersunk holes to go into this table. If you look at the other videos, you'll see how them 2-inch Schedule 80 things work for the vise and other fixtures. And actually, here I've got a grinder that's mounted into one of those, and it just slips down in there. It's mounted on a plate, same way as that. Pipe welded to the bottom of a plate and slips down in there. A little clamp screw tightens everything up. But there you go. That's some details on the welding fixture.